All right, let's look at why Baylor has the best guard group in the country. I know we talked about Gonzaga, but there's something about this guard group that I love, Tim. And here's a clear example when you have the best scorer in the country. He had 30 this game against Kansas.
Yeah, they just have different guys on different nights, whether it is Davion Mitchell, whether it is Jared Butler. Maceo Teague is an absolute beast. Like, there's a synergy to them. There's a chemistry to this squad. And, when we were growing up, we used to see teams stick together. You used to get 3-4 years out of guys. Now with all the transfers and guys turning pro early, you don't see that high level of sophistication where everyone's on the same page. Baylor has that.
They do, and that's why we call it grown man basketball. And this is just a simple two-game between Maceo Teague and Matthew Meyer right there. Terrence Shannon, I don't know what he was doing and why he forgot that Meyer can shoot and knock that shot down. Closes out short, doesn't even get a hand up, and Meyer says, okay, I'll knock that down for you. And not to pick on Terrence Shannon Jr. of Texas Tech, but Maceo Teague finds himself in a one-on-one position knowing that Shannon Jr. is going to give up after the initial drive. He just stays patient and knocks down a tough lean-in shot off the bank.
Here's the deal. We talk about their synergy. We talk about their chemistry. But they have guys that can go out there and get buckets. Like, at the end of the day, when games get tough, you got to have guys, and they have more than one. So that's what makes them hard to guard is they're not predictable on offense. And it's really go by committee. Who has that rhythm going? Who's got that flow going? Scott Drew has been close. He's had a lot of talented teams. But I believe this year at college basketball, experience is more valuable because of all the pauses in play and games being canceled and who we're going to play. That if you have an experienced group, I think that's the most valuable than any other year I've seen in college hoop.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Tim. Maturity will take you a long way, and this is another example of that with Davion Mitchell. Early offense for Baylor is easy offense because we talk about the guards and how they can push the basketball. Everyone's interchangeable, but this is Mitchell faking it over to Teague and says, hey, I'm a better three-point shooter than you, so I'm going to take this shot and knock it down. I mean, he's shooting over 40% from three this season.
Yeah, and that's the thing. A lot of these teams that are so great defensively, it's an unbalance. And Mr. Miyagi said this to Daniel-san in Karate Kid, all right? Balance is key to life. It was something along those lines, okay? And that's what Baylor's got. They have this balance. If you had to choose, are they better offensively or are they more impressive defensively in your eyes?
I would say defensively, Tim. I'm always going to hang my hat on the defensive end. That's just the programs that I've played in at Gordon Tech in Southern Illinois. And there's my man, Mark Vital, saying, I got hops, baby. I love that. So I hang my hat on the defensive end, and Baylor should too. When your offense isn't working, the defense will get you ahead and win you ball games.